Greetings, people. 'Tis I, 480 volts, and I just beat the game in the bonus room of Let's Play Final Fantasy X-2. Now it's time to see if all my hard work paid off.
Don't try to tell me you understand.
I gotta sit through this scene, though.
When? When?
Hi there.
Yeah, interesting about Len's voice actress. I mentioned her in the initial run, but I couldn't remember the name of the person that the character. I couldn't remember who she was. It was Belgamine. Like, I knew who it was, I just didn't know the name. And I wanted to address a comment that popped up in the finale of the initial run. Robert Jean Marcel 263 said Unalesca. No, it wasn't Unalesca. I'm pretty sure the person you're talking about was Belgamine. That's who her voice was. It's possible she voiced Unalesca. She might have. I didn't. I don't think she did, though. I think it was.
Too far to look back now.
I know it was Belgamine.
Rest, Shuyin. Rest with me.
And also, she's the voice of Callie. I was watching some of my videos of Let's Play Final Fantasy X. She might even have voiced Little Tidus.
I have a new song for you. Thank you.
No problem. All in a day's work. Also, beating Vegnagun in Shuyin was babyishly easy with the levels I have. Now, just like, well, I'll show it here in a second. I'll explain it here in a second. Let me wait for the Chapter 5 complete to pop up. There it is. Just like I showed in the bad ending. Well, it wasn't really much of a bad ending. When, if the load screen will ever happen, when you find yourself on this field of flowers, press the X button. It's important that you do that. I hear you whistling. Oh, him.
Thanks.
Oh, you're welcome.
You're very welcome. You heard it, didn't you? You want to see him?
Now, if you say, well...
Him? Yes. You want to walk together again?
That's an option. If you want to get a not-so-good ending, say it's better than this way, but we want to say yes. I do want to see him.
I can't promise anything, but we'll do what we can.
Through the power of video game logic and warm, fuzzy feelings, we'll make it happen. Okay. What's next? The scene with Nuge, Barreleye, and Gipple, probably? I would imagine. Yeah, I'm gonna let all of this play out just so we can. I'm gonna sit through the credits. I'm gonna sit through everything so that way we can get the full effect.
Once my friends and I dreamed of flying. We would sail a ship with me as its captain. In time, I became that captain. I found a new ship with new friends. My ship was the Youth League.
Others chose a different captain. Their boat was New Yevon.
I still like how the New Yevonites, they all just clap. They don't go, "Roar!"
You know, I realize I'm like a lot of you people. We want a captain, and we want a ship to ride, but more important than that,
Most people want to be the captain.
we all want to ride together.
Not everybody.
There are some things you can't do alone,
Some of us like to do things by
but
ourselves.
they become easy with friends beside you.
This was the lesson that we learned when we launched those ships.
It was power. And we misused that power. We turned our friends and followers against each other.
Forgive us.
Oh.
Somehow we forgot. There's a much larger ship out there. One we've been riding ever since we were born. That ship is Spira.
No one knows just where our voyage will lead us. But we do know one thing. One way or another, we will get by. We'll go on living. The calm will continue.
Just one more thing. We all owe thanks to a very special lady. Yeah, you all know who I'm talking about. We really hope that she could be here today.
But she got better things to do than deal with all you people.
It's time for me to go home.
She left a message. She said she's going home. So farewell, but not goodbye.
She's got an airship. She can come and visit.
Did we really have to leave like that? Just think of the party we're missing.
I think we party enough, don't you? Brother, higher! Brother, faster! I can't hear you!
All right, now do we go to credits or is there all of this is for an
So much has happened,
extra clip,
and I'm sure it's only the beginning.
and I don't know if it's after the credits or
Through
before.
the smiles and tears, through the anger and the laughter that follows, I know that I'll keep changing. This is my story. It'll be a good one. It all began when I saw this sphere of you.
Okay, looks like Looks like we're getting credits. So I'm going to assume that the extra clip is after the credits. Now, if you're watching this, then obviously, yeah. But okay, so here's how it's gonna... Let me just reiterate. To get this perfect ending, the extra clip that we're hoping is gonna happen, you have to get 100% completion, which I already have. You have to get episode complete in all the areas, which I did. You have to make sure that at the end of chapter 3, Yuna presses the X button to get those whistles, those 4 whistles. Make sure every time you talk to Machen, you let him speak. And then at the very end of the game, when you're on that field of flowers, you press the X button, and when you're given the option, you say yes, instead of it's better this way. I've done all that. So now we just gotta let the credits roll. Now I'm gonna take this time to say a few things. I kind of gave my final thoughts on the game, but now I have a bit more thoughts to give. My thoughts on the music, the graphics, all of that stuff, the battle mechanics, none of that's changed. Or the story or any of that. However, this whole arduous process of getting 100% complete, there's such a thing as called too much. And this was too much. I was having fun at first, and then I started getting discouraged when I had to deal with the Chocobo stuff. Mainly because of, I messed up, and then I had to go back and redo it, and it was just so much time spent into that. So that was annoying. All those variables to consider. The Chocobo thing would have been completely tolerable if they had changed one thing, and this one thing being, if all of the Chocobos could advance to level 5. The fact that some of them couldn't get to level 5 is just stupid to me. And then the Vile Infernito. Oh my goodness. That is, again, that's what you call too much. I get it, the stuff is optional, but it's like, this game doesn't know the meaning of balance. If you're playing the main story, it's a pretty casual time. You go into that dungeon, and then all of a sudden you're just like, holy cow, this game is wanting me to do things that I didn't know I was possible of doing. When you're just trying to beat the final boss, and you go back and you do a lot of hotspots and stuff, get high levels, do all that good stuff, and get as much of the story as you can. It's a fun time. It's a really enjoyable time, and I think it's a very, very good game. But man, when you're trying to get all of the extra little stuff, it becomes a completely different game, and I was getting discouraged, especially a few days ago. I was having, when I was going through the Via Infernito, it took me a whole day to go through that, and I found myself unable to beat the Paragon and Trema, and I eventually did, of course, but I was getting discouraged, and I was just like, I almost had to derail the whole run, and, yeah, but I did get it. But yeah, to me, that's a bit overkill. That's called too much. And I know, yeah, it's all to get the topmost completion thing, but the way I look at it, no matter how, I think all I'm waiting for now is an extra clip after the credits. I really don't think that extra clip is going to be worth it. You know what I'm saying? Especially since we live in the internet age where you can just look on YouTube, which I have avoided doing. It's also possible that this is going to get copyrighted and blocked. We're gonna hope not. But yeah, I mean, if you want my advice, don't go back and don't go try to get 100% of the whole game. I don't think it's worth it. Now, again, I don't suggest just hopping from hotspot to hotspot to hotspot. I advise going through all of the optional stuff, most of the optional stuff, just to get, good, decent levels, get all that stuff, get the Ragnarok, definitely do that, and get as much out of the story as you can, but I don't think going for every last little detail is worth it. Like, I don't advise going through the Via Infinito. I would say get as far as those first two Crimson Spheres so you can go through the Den of Woe. Maybe go a little bit further to get the catnip accessory, but that's about it. Just enjoying this music. It is a sin that I could not upload Yuna's concert to YouTube. It is an actual sin. And in my initial run, the credits passed just fine, so I don't know why. I mean, I guess it was just that version of the song. And it may have been the cutscene itself, so yeah. At the time of this recording, I haven't uploaded like the previous few videos, so I'm hoping that all this stuff doesn't get blocked. No, Hironobu Sakaguchi. I didn't know that he was the executive producer. Okay, so he was still involved. I was thinking he was not involved in this game at all, but I guess he was. Alright, moment of truth. Gameplay recording resumed is not a good sign. I'm not touching the controller. I'm not doing anything. There's Tidus. I think this was the end of Final Fantasy X. Hey, bud. Ooh, orchestrated music of Besaid. That almost makes all of it worth it. Hey, Yuna, did you hear the whistle? Oh, the Celsius. Oh, it's nice to see that Tidus is still his spazzy self. Hey, Yuna. Be dramatic, be dramatic. Oh, it's so sweet they're reunited. Despite the fact that he's not a lot. Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, the Faithful disappeared in the previous game, so.
I think so.
Think so?
Do I pass?
You're back.
I am back.
For good?
I'm home.
I don't know that I've ever seen this, by the way. Like, even on YouTube, I think I've tried to avoid it.
Yes, home.
That was weird. I didn't hear Wakka's voice.
What's up?
What's up?
Who asked you to watch, Wakka?
Meet Little Wakka.
Huh? Hey! Whoa! You know, you've changed.
Well, you've missed a few things.
I was about to say, what do you think of her new?
I want to hear everything.
What do you think of her new fit?
It all began when I saw this sphere of you.
Oh my goodness. Even Brother would remember him. We did it, guys! We beat the entire game. We got 100% of everything. Oh my goodness, what a journey this was. Do I get to see my percentage total, my tally at the end? Oh, we're not done with cutscene yet. Okay, I'll shut up.
I got a theory.
What's your theory?
I think the Faith gathered up my thoughts and put them together to bring me back.
Let's go with that, because honestly...
Maybe. Something like that.
Yeah, something like that. You being here actually kind of defies everything that the last game established anyway, so let's just go with it.
Or maybe I'm still a dream.
Possibly.
Wait. So you'll disappear?
Maybe.
Cherish me, Yuna. And I'll cherish you.
Aww.
All right? We gotta stay together. That's what we have to do.
Is that what the Faith told you?
Nah, but I like it.
Well, don't kill him, Yuna. You did all that to get him back.
Hey.
No, I did all that to get him back.
Cherishing.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I did all that to get him back.
You didn't disappear.
Very poetic that we're standing in the ruins of Xanarkin. Kind of where the whole world began and ended. The end. Okay. Okay. I still don't think it was entirely worth all of that. If they had just made the Via Infinito just a little bit more manageable, and fixed like one thing about the Chocobo side quests. But they didn't. Well, there you go. Now if I press the X button, let me see my percentage total. Oh, okay, yeah. Story completion, only 100%. Alright, that's fine. Times played, 3 times, yeah. I actually played it a lot more, but yeah, that's the, off of this New Game Plus file, it was a total of 3 times. Well, there we go. Oh my goodness. Well, we did it, guys. We did everything. Well, just about everything. Like, I'm not gonna do the creature creator stuff, but yeah, we did just about everything. Oh my goodness, what an adventure. What a journey. And we finally got it. Like I said, I got discouraged at times and I was ready to throw in the towel, but we managed to pull through. What does this look like? My next Let's Play, I guess. That's going to be, that's not going to be coming for a little while because I'm going to try to get it started before the end of the year. It's a relatively short game, so it shouldn't take me too long, but I need some prep time for it because, like this game, it's also a logistical nightmare, unfortunately. So there's one thing I need to sort of take care of in this particular game, and then once I have that taken care of, the rest of the game will be smooth sailing, but I need some prep time. Also, the simple fact of the matter is, this game wore me out. I'm thinking actually of Chrono Cross and how I felt when I Let's Played that game. I have played this game so many times now, just trying to go back and get all the every little detail and not miss anything. Yeah, this game has taken a lot out of me, but we did it. I conquered the mountain. I 100%ed Final Fantasy X-2. I always said I was gonna finish the game, and I have. I beat it. And I did it on camera for you guys. Sweet. Well, and hopefully you guys were able to follow along with everything I did. Like I said, the initial run will show you just about everything you need to know, and then the bonus playlist shows you all the extra little things that I didn't do in the initial run. So hopefully you're able to follow all of it. Anyway, we're done. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the LP. Despite getting a little discouraged at times, I actually thoroughly enjoyed this, and I do appreciate this game. I think this is a wonderful game. Definitely underrated in the franchise. My name is 480 Volts. You guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you in my new Let's Play. Final Fantasy X-2, you are a wonderful game.